Hey you guys, we're going to be talking hiking knives today. A lot of different options here. A little bit of everything. Depends on what you're looking for. What I look for the most part, and you'll see some of these knives are starting to pit just a little. Looking for corrosion resistance, because especially out here, I'm in Kentucky. You just never know if it's gonna rain. It'll pop up out of nowhere and shower. And then it'll go right back to being good, hot, and humid. And that humidity will also rust a knife. Just to start here, let's look at what 90% of all hiker needs. This right here. Swiss Army Knife Classic SD. Small pin blade. And all these are slip joints. Small file, flathead. I want to say pry bar, but I wouldn't pry very much with that. And then you've got what I believe is to be most important on these spring-loaded scissors. And yeah, they're small, but they'll do about anything you need, cutting string and this and that. They'll work. Some tweezers. I've used these a lot for pulling ticks off, pulling splinters out. And then a lot of people don't use it, but a small toothpick. Of course, you can put a lanyard on that. You can put it on a keychain, put it on a carabiner. 90% of all hikers will be fine with just that tool. From there, we go up to the companion. And this one's also, you can tell, everything I've got has been used. Used and abused. A large pin blade. There. We've got the new package opener. The small flathead can be used as a Phillips instead of the can opener and the small flathead. This one's got a half stop on it. Large flathead bottle opener. Say pry bar on that. It's got a half stop. Locks in nicely. And then we've also got, you can also use this as a Phillips. I use it a lot for under my nails. And then a file. Also on this one, we've got a beefier pair of scissors. Let's go ahead and compare those two. Quite a bit larger. Quite a bit larger, and these will do just about everything you need. Now that one is a little bit heavier. Go ahead and compare these here. The 0.8, 0.7 ounces. This one here, corkscrew all and hook on the back. Tweezers, pin, toothpick, 3 ounces. Just quite a bit heavier. You'll feel this one in your pocket, especially if you're wearing athletic shorts, hiking shorts, you'll feel that in your pocket. Next and last for Victorinox that I've got here is just a pin blade. It's a pin knife, larger pin blade. We'll go ahead and compare that to this other Swiss Army Knife companion here. A little bit smaller by much. And then the only other tool we've got on this is a small pin blade. And set that there. 1.8, so remember this Classic SD was 0.7, 0.8. Set these to the side. Another multi-tool. Leatherman Micro, large scissors. Tweezers, small 2D Phillips. We've got a bottle opener, small flathead, chisel ground blade. The same thing here for getting under your nails and a nail file, and a flathead. And those scissors are a lot stronger than on this Swiss Army knife. Look at the weight, 1.9. A little bit heavier, full metal construction. Now these will rust. I've actually had the original Micro, just a silver. and it did rust on me and ended up getting this red one. There, let's go. This Gerber, and this is a lockback. See the half stop? And I've got this lanyard on it just because I continue to lose everything that's not highly visible until it's been hiked with. Weigh this guy, now this lanyard probably weighs as much as a knife, and I don't have an accurate reading for this, but 0.6. So for just a small locking blade, right there's a good knife. I believe it may be 0.5 or 0.4 without the lanyard. It's a good knife, made in America. From there, Opinel number 8. This one does have the red handle. And it's called Inox, but it's a stainless blade. But this, most of the time you're cutting cheese, you're cutting a string. You can just use it like that, almost like it's a friction folder. But it does have what's called a collar lock. You can lock that in, and now with this one, you have to be careful not to cut that pointer finger there. Well, let's just go ahead and measure the blade on this one. Let's see, right at 3 1/4. And now this is what I would consider to be a full-sized folding knife. So again, they make a carbon steel. Let's see if I can't find my carbon steel. And I wouldn't recommend this for hiking just because, and I'll show you here, it will pit, it will rust if you don't take care of it. And I've oiled this one and oiled it. And great EDC knife, but I would not take it out hiking to get rained on and sweat and humidity. Go ahead and weigh this one. 1.6 ounces. Again, for a 3 1/4 blade, that is a very light knife. It does have a wood handle. This one comes with a little leather lanyard loop on it. From there, let's go expensive here. Benchmade Bug Out. American made deep carry pocket clip S30V blade steel. Axis lock. One hand deployment where these others haven't been. Let's go ahead and check length on this blade. Right at 3 inches long. And it does have liners. I don't know if you can see they're partial liners. Let's go ahead and see. This is a big problem everybody talks about with this knife. And that's me giving it all I've got. But now it's solid. I've not had any problems out of it. Of course, I'm not batoning with it. Nothing crazy, chopping with it. But for just a lightweight knife to throw in your pocket. Let's see. See what this guy weighs here. 1.9 ounces. It's a Benchmade Bug Out. That'll be the most expensive one I talk about today. Let's go Spyderco Delica. Everything I've got's been used and abused once again. Look at that pocket clip. This one is made in Japan. It's a VG10 steel, one-handed opening with that thumb hole. It's made in Seki City, Japan. It's a lockback design. Just a good knife. You know, they make the Endura, and I do have a Dragonfly over here. And I got this one. Once again, I was tired of losing everything I've got out hiking. You lay it down and lose it. 2.3. A little bit heavier, but a solid knife, and for the price, I don't know that you can beat it. This little brother here, the Dragonfly, this one lived in a backpack because it does not weigh anything. It's just a small entity, you can tell. It's lived in a backpack. It does have a wire clip, and it's not a 4-way reversible. It's just a tip-up only carry. Go ahead and weigh it here. 1.2 ounces. Got this buck knife, and I want to say this one is around $30. And I picked this up at Menards, and I forget the name of this knife, but it's been around forever. There's no liners or anything, but for 30 bucks, 420 high carbon steel with the Boss heat treatment, made in America. You can throw this in a pack and forget about it. Leave it in the truck. Always have it with you. One that I've carried. Got this when I was out in Oregon. And this is the Benchmade Mini Griptilian. It's a good knife. Let's go ahead and weigh this buck here. 2.3 ounces on that. 2.3 on the Delica. I do find that these two knives are very comparable. And this one is not far from either one of them. It does have the axis lock, and it may be a little bit smaller. See if you like a comparison between these three knives right here. I find them very comparable. Of course, this one is the most expensive of the three, but this is an S30V and made in America. Go ahead and weigh it. 2.8. A little bit heavier. Let's say it's too bad to clip onto a pocket or clip onto a backpack strap, or just throw it in the backpack and have it. Thank you all. If you got any recommendations, let me know in the comments. Y'all have a good night.